From David Bowie's Heroes, which I'm featuring on the show. I just wanted to do a quick thing about Lydia Thorpe. So, Lydia Thorpe is the ex-Green senator that has jumped ship because she wants to formally oppose The Voice, the recognition of Indigenous Australians that we're all going to get to vote on. And this is why I think she's wrong. So, I did a piece last year broadly defending her when she came under enormous attack. It seems like she's a bit in the Jackie Lambie territory now, which is a lot more self-serving than I thought she was going to be. And she's come out and left the Greens and opposed the vote on The Voice, saying that she wants a different kind of recognition first. She's wrong. Now, after saying she's wrong, I also don't agree with The Voice. I don't agree with The Voice not because I don't agree with the tenets of it or the morality behind it. I don't want the government to keep risking giving me a choice to vote for other people's rights. I didn't agree with the gay marriage vote because I shouldn't have had the right to vote for other Australians' rights. It went well, thankfully, but what if it didn't? How damaging would that have been? To look around and think that more than half of the country doesn't like who you are as a person. There is a very real danger here. So I am against having the right to vote for The Voice, but Labour have done it anyway. Anthony Albanese has chosen this hill to die on. I think it's very, very dangerous. The rabid populist right have never been weaker in this country. He is giving them something to solidify around. If he loses this vote, he will single-handedly have destroyed himself. He has wed so much to this, even if he doesn't realise it now, 6 months after he's lost, he's still going to be damaged. I think they will win, because the populist right aren't doing anything other than every time they lose an election because they're too far populist right, the Murdoch press tells them they're not populist right enough. Dutton goes, they all come out of the woodwork saying, oh, we need to stop being so politically correct. No, that's not why you lost. You lost because you are you, and you're being even more you now. Great stuff. They'll keep losing. But he's going to solidify them around one cause. And of course, they're going to be opposed to The Voice. Dutton can't really come out and massively campaign against The Voice. But if The Voice were to lose, he will undoubtedly be seen as the victor. And he is now seen as 20% Charlie, just an absolute no mark with no future in the role of leader of the Liberal Party. So Lydia Thorpe is doing what happened with the referendum for a republic, which is all the people on the right just galvanise around one issue and they don't care about anything else. They're voting no matter what. Whereas the people that wanted a republic had 10 different options that they all said had to be met. And they all conflicted with each other. So they lose. So we're now in a position where people like Lydia Thorpe, there's lots more that could be done. Yes, I don't want to vote on Indigenous rights because I shouldn't have the right to vote on my fellow Australians' rights ever. But we're doing it whether we like it or not. To lose this vote would be so damaging to Indigenous Australians and possibly to Australia in general, as it will re-galvanise the right. The populist right will say, see, we were right all along, when they haven't been. Because we've got lots of different people choosing different paths to get to this voice vote on one side, and everyone on the right side of politics just saying no. Is it for Indigenous Australians? No. We don't want to give them anything. So she's playing a really dangerous game here, and it's really selfish of her to do this. She can still push for what she's pushing for. She doesn't have to make it contingent on The Voice getting through. I don't want to have to vote on The Voice, but I'm going to because it's there. And to lose that vote is going to be horrific. And she's playing into the hands of the populist right. Maybe she wants to be seen in that Jackie Lambie light of somebody that is, this maverick independent who isn't beholden to the left or right of politics, but she is beholden to Indigenous rights. And if we lose by a few percent because of something that she's done, it is going to be catastrophically damaging to Indigenous people in this country for the next few years. I don't know why Anthony Albanese has gone down this path. I support it because to not support it is so dangerous. So Lydia Thorpe, I would ask that you reconsider what the other elements you're opposing are going to bring into play here. This is Professor Longhair from New Orleans, and the wonderful She Ain't Got No Hair from around 1947, I think.